If you were going to buy a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, now might very well be the time. Basically, Samsung has reset the offers back to the pre-order period where you can get a free storage upgrade. We'll talk about that in a moment to 512 gigs of storage. You get the $100 kind of Samsung credit that you could use on their store in order to get accessories and cases and things like that. You could use $100, but also the enhanced trade-in offers are back, which is the main reason why I would encourage, if you were thinking about picking one of these up, taking advantage, because the price is so extreme. Because if you were to get the 512 version of this, which is really the one you should be getting, $1,450. It's mind-numbing. So if you're looking at that, you absolutely have to take advantage of any little bone that Samsung throws you, especially if you want it unlocked. So if you're thinking about this device, you've kind of either made your peace with the price and you're just waiting for the best entry point. And this is one of those. Link will be in the description. Does help the channel. I don't know if it's a Memorial Day thing or whatever it is. It's today for sure, the 25th. And then they're going to extend it 26th, 27th, whatever. It's going to be in this next little window here. But don't delay. If you are thinking about it, go ahead and take advantage as soon as possible. So let's talk about that. Number one, yes, you do get the memory upgrade. It's not free for sure because you're still paying $1,300 for the phone base price. So that's something. You get the $100 credit as well. But here's why you'd think about doing it. The trade-in offers. Now, you wouldn't be trading in from an S23 Ultra, but on the off chance that you are, they'll give you $750. S22 Ultra, a little bit more of a conversation. Not too much, to be perfectly honest with you, because you're getting the One UI 6.1 on S22 Ultra. They've kind of reversed course on that. They're giving you some of the AI stuff. Still running well. You might consider upgrading from an S22 Ultra if your battery life is suffering, because the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 was not the most power efficient, had some heating issues. So that's something that you might want to look at. If you're absolutely just sick of the battery life on your S22 Ultra, you could pick yourself up $600 plus the $150 off. Essentially, you're saving like $750 off a 512 version of the S24 Ultra. Plus, you're resetting the updates, 7 years of software updates. So that's something that you get where you're not going to have that on your S22 Ultra. Now, here are the interesting ones. S21 Ultra, $550. That, to me, is enticing, especially at this point. S21 Ultra is now getting a little long in the tooth. The Snapdragon 888 is still fine, but like the 865, which we'll talk about in a moment, you might start seeing it get a little long in the tooth performance-wise here in the next year or so. You're running out of software support. Yes, you might get One UI 6.1. You're still going to get updates or whatever. You're still going to have stuff, and you might have questions about the design between the S21 Ultra and going to an S24 Ultra. But if you're somebody who needs the best of the best, if you're somebody who wants the best camera system, the most versatile, and all the rest of it that comes with it, then you're going to want the S24 Ultra, and this is a great entry point for $550 off. Plus, you could also, I don't know if I'm going to include the link for the S24 Plus if the trade-in offers apply there. I don't know if they do or not, but that might be a kind of an easy exit ramp for you as well from the S21 Ultra. But the S21 Ultra is going to start showing its age here in the next year to 18 months. It's going to stop getting software updates. And it's really not going to it might get some of the AI stuff, but it's not going to get the latest and greatest AI stuff when that comes out in the next year or so. So that might be something that you'd consider. The other one you might consider, if you have a Note 20 Ultra, Samsung's going to give you $550 for that. To me, that's almost an easy one. Note 20 Ultra, great device. It feels great in the hand. You get a lot of the creature comforts that we currently get. Really good phone. But that 865, definitely going to start showing its age, if it hasn't already. Battery life, battery health, just stuff like that. Instead of investing the money to swap out your battery, as a lot of people do on the older Notes that they want to keep in their pocket, you could get $550 for that. $550, you reset the software updates, you get all the toys of the new device. You get the boxy design that you're used to on a Note anyway, so it's not like design-wise you have a lot of questions like people coming from an S10 Plus or an S21 Ultra. You don't have those kind of reservations because you've been using a boxy phone. You like the Note, so here it is. Here's the next one. So that's, to me, they're opening that window again. I'm sure in the fall it'll be opened once again, but then you're getting kind of close to the S25 Ultra, so you might want to wait. So this is a great window here in the middle of the year, where if you were really thinking about upgrading to an S24 Ultra, but that gigantic price tag was holding you back, and I can't blame you for that, then this is something that you might want to do. And when you talk about the phone itself, like I said, it's really not a question of the phone itself. When you're thinking about the S24 Ultra, the only question is whether you could stomach the price or not. And I'm not saying it's worth it. It's really hard to justify a phone being worth $1,450, period, ended. I think that the base Galaxy Book 4 started that. So you think about what, you're getting a full laptop with Windows and all the rest of it that you could do a whole bunch of things on. And while these are very capable devices, and you could do video editing, you do photo editing, or whatever, just think about the ease of use of a laptop versus a phone for certain things. And then think of the price. So the price is something that if you're a Samsung fan and you want the best of the best, you've made your peace with the price already. So it's just trying to get the best entry point, and this is a pretty darn good one. But the phone, I really have no complaints about it. It's my daily driver for the, a couple exceptions. I'm testing other stuff. I love the extra screen real estate. I love the boxier design. It speaks to me. Whatever it is, everybody's got their preference. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I just had the Pixel 8a in my pocket for a week and a half, 2 weeks. Really like that, too. The smooth, rounded edges and all the rest of it felt great in the pocket. This I like, too. I like the 6.8-inch display. I like having more screen real estate. I like having the S Pen if I have to sign stuff or whatever else for YouTube, writing, getting back to vendors and stuff like that. Outlook. I like the more screen real estate. It's not obviously not my BlackBerry Passport, but it's the same reason why I used to like carrying around my BlackBerry Passport. I get kind of a broader view of everything on the display when I'm working. It just feels like a more complete experience to me. And when I'm doing business stuff, really, doing work stuff, I want that, the most screen real estate. I want the biggest device. I want the S Pen. I want all of that. And the S24 Ultra really checks all of those boxes. So if you're the same, then this is now, look, will they take a big swing on the S25 Ultra? I don't know. Maybe. But then again, it's Samsung. Might look exactly like this. Might say, oh, the titanium was the big swing. And you get that here. I've been rocking it caseless. It feels phenomenal caseless. Again, use the Samsung $100 Samsung credit they give you for buying it through their site and get yourself a case. Don't be stupid. Get yourself a case. But I really like it. The titanium feels great in the hand. I just love the boxy design. I love the back here, kind of the matte glass. It's just an overall sharp looking device. And One UI is still in the best place that it's been. They had a couple hiccups a couple updates ago, but Samsung has really put in the effort to make One UI a great experience. And some people have their differences with it. They don't like it for whatever reason. If you're a Pixel person, you might not like the One UI experience. If you're a stock Android person coming from another device, you might not like the One UI experience. However, when you go online, you have some people having these ridiculous conversations about animation speeds and the smoothness and whatever. I can't. It hurts my head when people talk about those things online. That doesn't affect anybody except people sitting there doing this all day. Oh, it's not. Well, I don't know if that was smooth enough. It's fine for most people. One UI is excellent software. The AI stuff, jury's still out on that. But then again, the AI stuff, the jury's still out on the Google anyway. The Pixel stuff with AI. So I don't know where that's going to go. But as far as phones in 2024, you could do a heck of a lot worse than the S24 Ultra. As long, and listen, take some antacids, whatever you got to do to stomach that price. But if you could do it and you could take advantage of some of these trade-in offers, it might very well be worth it to you. If you've made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until next time, have that Steve-licious day.